So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hernandez, Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. Kolumwani in acres of space out wide. And it's Conte. Can he finish? Kerkez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Conte. Now it's Kolumwani. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he whips it in. So it is still 0-0. Conte. He has found the way through. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. Mbappe gets it away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Orban, Nagy, Kolumwani, and it's Rabiot. Some good work on the right flank here. The ball goes in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hernandez. Back into the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a shot! Goal! France! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Après 36 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
France have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Saliba. France are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Shifted it to the flank, and he was quick to react. Spread it left. Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
France happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. France carrying a one-goal lead. And it's made its way to him. Rabiot attempts a clearance. Pavard over to the left. Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot in for the pieces! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he goes cross-field. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Aims
pour ce
beyond the
match,
defence.
15
Kerkesh. Ball swung in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Hungary really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's under a lot of pressure there. He's in a great position here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saliba. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Colomboani. Camavinga. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's neat.
France clearly have been instructed to kill.
Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Colomboani really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Changement en cours.
Hungary are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Colomboani. And it's Rabiot, played out to the right. Now it's Kante. In it comes. And back out it comes. Hungary do have a chance to counter here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, this looks sharp. Saliba. And he's heaved it away. That's at the end. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
Et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club.